Hello. Uh-oh. Here we go. Hey, Iman. Hey, Brownie. How are you guys doing? Hey, Kay. Hey, Daniela. I'm good. I'm good. I got my belly full of KFC, so I'm happy. My daughter's here. She's in the living room. Hey, PJ. Yeah, she has her mask on. She's incognito. So, how is everybody doing tonight? Hey, Tony. Yeah, we're going to watch a movie after this. I'm probably going to break down and go ahead and see Rob Zombie's Three from Hell. I haven't watched it yet, so yeah, I ate pizza earlier. I ordered a pizza the other night. Yeah, me too. I hadn't seen her in God 3 weeks, I think. So yeah, I love the scary movies. I do. From what I understand, that one's not really scary. It's just kind of messed up. Yeah, it's crazy. Most of his movies are. I kind of want to watch something that's legit scary, though. The last scary one I watched was A Quiet Place, and it was really good. I will. I will. Yeah, I thought that was a real good one. But okay, so let's get some questions going on in here. We need to get some likes going on up top and then some questions. Insidious. Oh, I like Insidious too. I think probably the all time best scary movie I've ever seen is John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness. That movie is insane. It is awesome. Have you seen that one, Tony? Thank you, Kay. Never heard of it? Yeah, it's an older one back in the 80s, but it is very good. It has Sam Neill in it, In the Mouth of Madness. Oh, yeah, you'll like it. You'll like it. That's one of my favorites. So, does anybody have a question? Tomorrow will be my movie day. It's hard to describe it, Kay. It's seriously, it must be experienced. I wouldn't describe it as a murder movie, but some take place in it, you know. Which one, Daisy? In the Mouth of Madness? Yes. What about, I liked The Conjuring too. Yes, I liked that one too. So, is there any now, Tony, that's scary that you recommend? Hey, Miss Daisy. Haven't seen any good ones? Okay. Well, I'll find one and I'll let y'all know about it tomorrow. Okay, Ronnie, what is your question, hon? Hansel and Gretel. I saw Hansel and Gretel back. It had Jeremy Piven, I think is his name. Anyway, hot little dude. I can't remember his name. It was Hansel and Gretel something, and it had Janet Dickerson as the witch lady. That was a good movie. I liked it. Oh, I haven't seen the new one. I might have to check that out. Ronnie, what is your question, honey? Okay, I will. What is that dude's name? Jeremy. Yeah, of course, PJ, go ahead. That'd be fine. Will I be getting married to Harry? The one who, okay. Spirit, will Ronnie marry Harry? Will Ronnie marry Harry? Will Ronnie marry Harry? You very well might. I would say yes. The cards I'm looking at, yes. And what's your question, PJ? Does John trust me? Okay. Spirit, does John trust PJ? Does John trust PJ? You're welcome, Ronnie. Does John trust PJ? Yeah, I think so. Yes, I definitely think so. So did anybody else have a yes or no question? Of course, Kay. Go ahead. You're welcome, PJ. Hey there, beautiful. Will Tiffany and I end up... Yes, beautiful. Will Tiffany and I end up in a relationship? Spirit, will Kay and Tiffany end up in a relationship together? Will Tiffany and Kay end up in a relationship together? I'm not seeing a relationship, no. Not at this point in time. It looks like someone is going to be too shy at this point in time. Yeah. Hey, Dee Dee. Will my menstrual cycle start within the next few days? Still kind of nervous. Okay. Will Beautiful get her period over the next few days? Will Beautiful get her period over the next few days? Yes. Yes, you will. Hey, Priscilla. I love watching scary stuff. Mm, had too many I lived in a haunted house too, back years ago, and yeah, it was scary as hell. But I mean, I still like to watch scary movies. I guess you just get to a point where you understand that that energy is all around you anyway. Um, and watching a scary movie, it's all fiction. Yeah, yeah, Tony, I've been watching them forever. I love them. No, I understand, Kay. I mean, trust me, I get it. I know. I've had them walk right up in my face, madder than hell. I've had them orb out into an electrified orb shooting sparks at me. Trust me, I get it. But a scary movie is a whole different thing. You don't feel those overwhelming feelings of dread during a scary movie. Hey, Joker Jack. No, a lot of people like scary movies. Yeah. It's a safe way to be scared, just like a roller coaster. It's a safe way to be scared most of the time. you know, I had one movie that scared me. Oh my God. I watched it. I was in the sixth grade. It was The Exorcist. And back then, they didn't have movies like that. That movie scared me to my core. I mean, I slept with my mother for like 2 weeks. So I went through most of my adult life scared to death of that movie. And then I sat down and watched it with my mother one day. And when Reagan bends over backwards and comes rolling down the stairs, my mother started laughing so hard. And I have never been scared of that movie since. It just brought it right back down to real life level. And all of a sudden it was like, what am I so scared of? This is special effects. Okay, PJ. The suspense and the thrill. Yeah, I can watch it now, no problem. I think it got to everybody, Daniela, especially at the time when it first came out. It really got to people then. I saw the original It. I have not seen the new It. And from what I understand, the new It is really good. No, I need to watch that, Tony. Joe versus the volcano. Yeah, scary that somebody would sit through that, Jack. The entity, The entity was another freaky one. No, I don't have Fire Stick. Let me see. Yes, ma'am. I have PJ's payment. All right, Mr. PJ, what are we looking at? Silence of the Lambs. Yes, that was an excellent movie. Tom Hanks would be buried in Hollywood after that nightmare. I know that movie was ridiculous. My first question is, what is it about me that John likes? Okay. Spirit, what is it about PJ that John likes? What is it about PJ that John likes? He thinks you're giving and you're balanced. In other words, you do your share. You don't just try to put everything off on somebody else. You're willing to do your share. He thinks you're very morally upright, sometimes a little judgmental, very smart, extremely smart, actually. He thinks you're good with money and you're giving. Um, he admires the success that you've made in your life for yourself. He thinks that you're good when it comes to family values. Yeah. Okay, so what questions do you have for me? Um, like if you're wondering something specific, ask me. And while I've got all these cards spread out and I'm looking at them, personality wise, you mean like sense of humor and stuff? He thinks you're very witty, possibly a little sarcastic as far as your humor goes, but he likes that. So he thinks your sense of humor is intellectual. Yeah, yeah. Personality wise, that's it. He thinks that you're very fair and balanced. Um, he thinks that you're sarcastic and witty. He thinks that you're very giving. He thinks that you may at sometimes be a little judgmental, but he sees you as very morally upright. That's what he sees about your personality. Try not to judge much, even though I already told him. He thought I was judging his car. Well, that would explain why he thinks it then. Not necessarily that it's true, but we're looking at what he thinks. So, year old, though, not electric. Gotcha. So, what is your second question, sweetie? What is it about me that John doesn't like? Okay. Spirit, what is it about PJ that John doesn't like? What is it about PJ that John does not like? What is it about PJ that John doesn't like? What is it about PJ that John doesn't like? Oh, that one flipped. He thinks that you waffle on decisions, PJ. He thinks that it's too easy for you to forgive and take people back in your life, even if they have hurt you. He sees this as a lack of self control. He thinks that sometimes you're a little depressed and sad. Um, you've dealt with a lot of heartbreak in your life, and he feels like you're too easy to forgive these people. Yeah. He feels like, as far as control issues go, I have both the Emperor and the Chariot. They are both reversed. He thinks that you are not very in control. You're more go with the flow. He doesn't like that. He would like for you to be more controlled. He would like for you to be more forward in your loving actions. Mm-hmm. He told me that before I overthink. Mm-hmm. I thought I was the most forward between us. I feel like he isn't. He feels the same. He feels the same, PJ. I guess y'all are mirroring each other on that. Um, but he would like for you to be more forward in your romantic actions. He doesn't admit much, like his feelings or like what's bothering. I understand. Hey, Magical. I'm good. I'm good. My daughter's in the living room, so this one's going to be kind of a short one, but so I finally got a magnifying glass today. Is Kay still in here? Actually, hang on, y'all. I'm gonna grab it real quick. People, is it about my friend group? Possibly. We were asking what he doesn't like about you, and it's the fact that you take people back into your life that have hurt you, and you waffle a little bit in that decision, but you ultimately do. And he just thinks you should be better to yourself. Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. Hey, Kay. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Okay. You're very welcome, PJ. Thank you for the donations, hon. They are coming at a wonderful time for me. I need them desperately, so I very much appreciate it. Well, we'll boot your ass right out of here, Joker Jack. That's what. Not really, but. Oh, there's not a list. Magical. What is your question, hon? If there was a list, you would be first because you had a question last time that I didn't get to. Mm, when am I getting my turkey club sandwich finally? Oh, tomorrow. Is Melvin telling his family he's considering moving into a place with me? Okay. Spirit, is Melvin telling his family that he's thinking about moving in with Magical? Is Melvin telling his family that he's thinking about moving in with Magical? Yes. Yes, he is. Yeah, he is. Magical. If you do what, Joker Jack? I'm not putting you in the corner, Joker Jack. You're going to have to do a whole lot better than that. If you're trying to get in the corner, man up. Step it up. Damn. If you're going to troll me, you're going to have to do better. Hell, I think I've already shuffled them. Hang on. Let me see. No, here they are. The Magician, the Seven of Swords, the Tower reversed, and the Devil reversed. Okay, I've got your donation, hon. What are we looking at? So what are we looking at, Magical? Okay. I thought you had a prospect, Jack. I thought you were talking to S. Has something happened there? Shit, I'll be right back. I'm scattered tonight.
So I entered them.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, but you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this.
What?
Guess how many you had extra?
How many?
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know you have one extra.
No, I have a whole big thing full.
In this thing, there's one left.
Okay.
It pisses me off.
Well, hang on to it for me.
I put it back in the case.
Okay. Okay, sorry about that. My ice had melted and I didn't even know it. How does Melvin feel about my last text? Okay. The cards played a joke on the Joker. What do you mean, Jack? You think she's not talking to you now because of the cards? How is Melvin feeling about Magical's last text? How is Melvin feeling about Magical's last text? Hey, Casey. Four of Wands, the Lovers, the Hanged Man. Apparently he's feeling pretty good about it, Magical. Enough that he is stuck in his head with fantasies and possibly planning for the future. A joyous joining together of two people and the lovers, and that energy is stuck in his head. So well done. What did you say to him? Excuse me. Haven't she blocked you? Are you serious? Well, it is her loss. Damn. Excuse me. You're welcome, Magical. Thank you for the donation, hun. I appreciate that. And I brought wine, yep. Well, damn, Jack, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, you'd think she could have at least told you. And I have no idea what I said or did. Hey there, Bruno. I have that. She could have at least told you, Jack. Ah, well, he liked it. That explains why the lovers and the Four of Wands was there, and that stuck in his head. So good job. Okay, you guys, well, I am wide open. If anybody wants to get a reading or had questions or anything. Really, I swear. He was making shrimp in ziti earlier, Daisy, with pink sauce. Hey, ma'am. Testing my patience, right? Okay, thank you, Casey. What are we looking at, hon? Thank you, Kay. What's my worst trait, best trait? Okay. I use the dark mirror for worst traits. What is Kizzy's worst trait? Spirit, what is her worst trait? What is her worst trait? That one's really not making a lot of sense to me. Worst trait is called gilded regret, Kay. And what I'm getting from it is that you worry a lot about things that you've lost. And you spend a lot of time in regrets instead of focusing on a happier future. That's your worst trait. Your best trait, I'm going to let Tarot answer that. Your best trait is that you instinctively know which way to go for the future when you're not blinded by regrets of the past. So the two kind of work together. Your intuition plays a big part of it, Kay. You just know how to navigate things forward into a smoother place. And while you do that, still a part of you spends way too much time in regret. That's your best and your worst traits. Do worry a lot. Oh, thank you, Black Cat. I appreciate that, sweetie. Thank you, Black Cat. I appreciate that. You're very welcome, Kate. Thank you for the donation. Okay, what are we looking at, Casey? Hey, my question, what the hell? What do you mean? Last night my energy was all over the place, okay? Can we redo that? Redo the reading from last night? Okay. So you want to get a love forecast and we want to start fresh. Okay, we can do that. Okay. Spirit, I need to see a love forecast. And the same for KC and the Leo. Spirit, I need to see KC and Leo. Show me all of the energy, everything that's going on between KC and Leo. KC and Leo. Okay, I don't know why, but the Three of Swords just jumped out. So it's going to have to go on the deck here. Is there a recent disappointment? Oh, I'm sorry, Tony. Okay. So it looks like somebody has started holding back as far as feelings, thoughts. They're not talking as much as they did. They may be coming across as rather judgmental, even. They're not as giving as they were. You still are, though. There's a lot of indecisiveness around that person. You're standing strong as the magician, but they are currently Four of Pentacles and Two of Swords, holding back and unsure of what to do in the future. On the too judgmental thing, I'm going to back up on that. I think that might be you, meaning they may have taken you as being judgmental. You may not have intended it that way, though. A clearing of the air needs to happen. You need to embody the Queen of Cups and enact the Page of Swords. You need to clear the air between the two of you and tell them you were not trying to be judgmental. You did not mean it that way. So before I go further, is that an accurate picture of what's going on right now, Casey? Mm-hmm. Kinda. I didn't say anything. No, but he may have taken it that way. That's the reason why Page of Swords and Queen of Cups, you need to clear the air and let him know, hey, that's not what I meant by that. Um, he may have taken it that way. That may be why he's holding back and indecisive. Yeah, I'm in the Five of Wands energy. Bring it, right? So, okay. What comes next, Spirit? What comes next for Casey and her Leo? What comes next for Casey and her Leo? Oh, wow. It actually looks like there's going to be a restructuring around you and the Leo, Casey. I have the Eight of Cups, and I have the Tower, and I have the Ten of Wands. There's a lot of work to be done there. This is crazy because the energy was completely different last night from what I'm looking at today. I don't understand, but nonetheless, that is what I'm looking at. So, do you have any questions? What do I do? Okay. What is the best course of action for KC to navigate this situation with Leo? What is the best course of action for KC to navigate this situation with Leo? Thank you, Spirit. What is the best course of action for KC to navigate this situation with her Leo? And I have the Tower again and the Three of Swords again. Best course of action, I have the Four of Pentacles and Temperance. It's an unbalanced situation, and there's disappointment and hurt around it. So, okay, instead of looking at it that way, I'm going to say, how do you rebuild the tower? How does she rebuild the tower? Spirit, how does she rebuild this tower? How does she rebuild it? Smooth it over with love. Six of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Hierophant. Carry on the way you've been doing. Smooth it over with love, the way you always have. So this too shall pass, Casey. If this is a relationship that you want and you've been working at manifesting it, carry on. No matter how nervous it makes you, no matter how anxious it makes you, you carry on forward with love the way you always have. I can't see what that is. Microphone, I think. Oh, right, Daisy. Knives. Okay, okay. I think I need some hermit time. It wouldn't hurt anything. This is some pretty harsh energy here. It wouldn't hurt a thing to rest and regroup, you know. Hey, Tosh. Okay, okay. Daisy, can you get me a list going? So, Casey, do you have any more questions? Tosh, did you want me to get the Zen deck out? Hammering a whole week straight. Mm-hmm. Oh, and I've got to show something to Daisy. Look what came today, Daisy. Yay. I've been waiting on those. Guess I'll just wait to see tomorrow's energy, right? Hopefully it'll be better. Hey, Arian. Oh, they're gorgeous. I got to looking at the cards. They're beautiful. Just like I have the golden Botticelli, and they're beautiful too. So, yes, please. Okay. Let me grab them. And let me know if you're getting PayPal notification or not. Okay. I have an email from them. Hang on, and I'll check. I'm sure it's there. If it's not, I know it will be. 1 second. Hey, I need my phone. Okay. It has not come yet. Ugh, that's so aggravating. How long should I hermit? Okay. Grabbing the timing deck. Spirit, how long should Casey hermit? How long should Casey hermit? How long should Casey hermit? I got 5, so either 5 days or 5 weeks, whichever one it takes. Okay, I just missed a lot of chat, I think. Yeah, it didn't come through to me. You might want to check it because it didn't come to me. In 5 minutes, right? Give it a few minutes. Yeah, no, everybody's has been, Tosh, not just yours. Earlier today, it was doing great. Well, you might want to check because Karen's came right through. Throw my phone if he texts, right? It lagged a bit before. Yeah, it does it some. I don't know why. Um, there was a couple of different people that had to go back and resend because it didn't send. Hey, Amy. After using it on the snake, yeah. Yes, please, Casey. I will take a margarita. Or a glass of chocolate wine. A fruit punch, yep. Double bourbon on the rocks, yep. Coming right up. How are you doing tonight, Amy? And for you guys that have never seen the Zen deck, this is the card of completion. This is probably one of the most beautiful decks. Adventure, patience. I mean, this deck is absolutely stunning. This is the Zen, Osho Zen Tarot. Okay. Yep, I see it now. Yep, it came through that time. It's crazy, isn't it? You did, Amy? Okay, hang on. Yes, ma'am, I have it. I can confirm, Amy. Thank you, Amy. Okay, so you're going to laugh, but my friends are here, so this is for them. Okay, and I'm not going to laugh. They're sick of Anna's and want me to ask you to ask Tara a straight question. Okay. And they want who is going to be Tosh's second husband. Okay, well, I can't give you like a name or anything like that. I gave them an epic eye roll. Mm-hmm. Characteristics. Okay. That I can do. They want to see what the cards say. Okay. Spirit, who is going to be Tasha's second husband? Show me the kind of guy. Who is Tasha's second husband? Who is going to be Tasha's second husband? Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Who is Tasha's second husband? Who is Tasha's second husband? It is. It's a private account, Jack. Okay. To put it bluntly, Tosh, your second husband is going to be an asshole. He is very argumentative. He walks away from things, prior commitments, even. He's got a very sarcastic and biting manner. Now, that may just be his humor. He is also going to be a very good provider, though. So while he's argumentative, etc., he's very successful if he doesn't walk away. He's very defensive, and he's anxious and nervous type guy. However, with you, he is going to be very loving and very polite. So he's not going to treat you the way he treats the rest of the world. As far as how he treats the rest of the world, he's one of those guys. It's my way or the highway. Just if you don't have time to get in my frame of mind, then I don't have time to notice you exist. One of those guys. He's not going to be like that with you, though. He's going to be very sensitive, polite, respectful, and tender hearted when it comes to you. So, does that sound like anybody that you know? He's going to have dark hair, possibly curly, maybe a little bit longer than what normal. Yeah, he actually does sound like a winner, Jack. Can we clarify the age? He's going to be close to the same age as you. He might be, I wouldn't say over 5 years older, but Annis has no money. Well, this guy may not have money right now, but he's going to in the long run. He's going to be an excellent provider. Hey, Tara, how do you want me to clarify it? You want me to just ask it straight out if this is Anna's? Is Tasha's second husband going to be 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 Anna's? Wow. If you keep working at it, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, a flirty romantic offer, it will result in Four of Wands, a joyous coming together of two souls, and the Four of Wands is one of the wedding cards. Short answer, yes. So if you keep working at it, Eight of Pentacles, doing your due diligence, Four of Wands, that is one of the wedding cards. Yes. That's what I told him. And he may not have money yet, but he will. He's going to be a very good provider. Do you have access to your email? I do. Okay. Okay. Mm. And look at that long curly hair. Yup. I see it, Tosh. Oh, yup. That's what I wanted you to see. I see it. I think that's him. Yep. Okay, Miss Daisy, what is your question? You're very welcome, Tasha, and thank you for the donations. I appreciate that. Hold on, Fluff. I'm sorry, I had a BC in my mouth. I love you too, girl. Okay, who will be my date for Bruno's wedding? Okay. Spirit, can I see who will be Daisy's date for Bruno's wedding? Who will be Daisy's date for Bruno's wedding? Who will be Daisy's date for Bruno's wedding? Buffering over here. Somebody that is going to, quote, rock your world. King of Wands, King of Passion. A new start with this King of Passion, a new clarity around it as you go to this wedding, and there will be a wedding. It was just confirmed with the Four of Wands in this. This guy has rocked your world before, so this is someone that you know. And it's a new start with someone that you know. A King of Wands, a very fiery, energetic type of personality. Possibly a little hot-headed sometimes. Definitely a funny guy. Um, Yeah. Sound like anybody you know, Daisy? Yup, that's what I was thinking too. And I love the way that confirmed Bruno's wedding too. I hope he was in here to hear that. He is okay. So, do you have any questions, Daisy? Okay. Well, I took it as date. Um, I took it as date to the wedding because that was the question. But I'm gonna ask if you guys will get married. Will Daisy and this King of Wands end up in wedded bliss? Spirit, will they end up married? Will they end up married? You may possibly end up married, but it will be a while yet. But it could possibly happen. The star is here. It's just that the Knight of Pentacles is right before it, so it would be a while before that happens. But the possibility is there. Okay, Miss Amy, it is your turn. If you will go ahead and drop your question. Y'all excuse me for just 1 minute, please. I promise I'll be real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, Miss Amy, what is your question, sweetie? Thank you, Lauren. Questions on Noah. I sent him a text asking if we could see each other this month. What are his thoughts and plans on it? Okay. Spirit, Amy sent Noah a text about seeing him this month. What is Noah thinking about seeing Amy this month? What are his plans? Tell me, Noah. What are Noah's thoughts and plans about seeing Amy this month? Show me Noah. Show me Noah. What are his thoughts and plans about seeing Amy this month? Clap. Oh, wow, Amy. Okay. I think at this point in time, he thinks he's not going to be able to do it. And that's kind of disappointing because it's only the first of the month, you know. But he's not seeing a clear way to do it yet. I have the Ace of Swords, it is reversed. I have the Death card, and I also have the Tower. I think he's dealing with a restructuring of his life, dealing with this Tower event, which I'm not taking as a tragedy, I'm taking as a restructuring, and he's not sure if he's going to be able to do it this month. Is he still planning on moving, Amy? Because that would, if he's planning on moving, that's going to be a restructuring of his life and everything in it. And if that's happening this month, it makes perfect sense why he's not sure if he'll be able to see you or not. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What I have here is I have the Hierophant, which is about his traditional life, everything that he's used to in his normal everyday environment. And I have a tower right behind it. So there's a big restructuring in his everyday life, which a move would fit perfectly. And if he's dealing with that this month, of course he's not going to be able to see his way clear to commit to meeting with you this month yet because, you know, everything's in the air. Just know he said moving upcoming fall, but not now, considering all this happening. Okay. Well, let me see if I can find out what this tower is then. Because it's still representing the exact same thing, a restructuring of his everyday environment because it's beside the Hierophant. So there's a restructuring of his everyday environment going on, and he's not sure that he's going to be able to see his way clear to see you this month. Communication is down. Oh, the rival for attention is still here. Not for affection, Amy, for attention. And he's feeling kind of beat up on, like somebody's got him holding him down by the thumb. They've got him pinned in place, and he's restructuring his environment because he's tired of that. Been so long since we've seen each other physically, right? Well, it's for attention, not affection. And it very well could be that he's going to her for advice or something. Can we see who that is? Is that it could be. It could be. It could be a cousin. It could be an old friend. But his feelings, which the question was feelings and plans, and his feelings and plans as far as seeing you this month, he's not sure he's going to be able to clear it. He's not sure, Ace of Swords reversed, and Death. He's not sure he's going to be able to manage it because Hierophant, Tower, his everyday environment is being completely restructured. So, yeah. And it's only the first, but that's the energy right now. I say give him time. Let him realize that the month is not going to completely fall apart, and then he should be good to go. The energy for today, that's where he's at because he's not sure he's going to be able to see his way clear to do it. It could be, Amy. That's kind of who I was taking it as, yes. That's exactly who I was taking it to be. Mm-hmm. And the first of the month, people get a lot of pressure on them on the first of the month because usually that's when bills are due. So it just may not have been good timing. It could just be that simple. You're very welcome, Amy. Thank you for the donation. How is Jim feeling about her today? Okay, thank you, Daisy. Spirit, how is Jim feeling about Lauren today? 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 New knowledge, the scales being balanced, taking control. Okay, in the past here, Lauren, I have waking up from a nightmare. It was reversed, so it wasn't that bad. And it is in the past, but it's also on his feelings. So then, Chariot, he took control, justice, and balanced the scales. Now he's feeling kind of beat up, but successful. There's a new knowledge surrounding justice somewhere. Has he apologized to you about something recently? Because either he has or he's about to because he recently realized he needs to. Has that happened yet, Lauren? No, not yet. He's going to because he just realized two nines together is a new knowledge. And they're beside the justice card. He just realized that he owes you an apology about something. So expect it. You're going to be getting it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I see a little bit more about his feelings, since that kind of tells us. I mean, that's his feelings, yes, but I want to see what else we get. I'm nosy. We all know that. Okay, so what else is he feeling about Lauren? Love and affection. It's just a matter of time. I have the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of love and affection there for you. Things may be laid to rest at the moment, but it's just a matter of time, and he feels that way. He feels like it is just a matter of time before you guys come back together. And that's beautiful. There's still a lot of love and affection for you there, Lauren. Boy, Spirit's working all over that boy, telling him he needs to apologize, and he's finally getting it and realizing that it's just a matter of time before you guys work things out. Spirit's working on him. I got it, Amy. Well, wait a minute. Did you send it in two different things? Hey there, Pi. You're very welcome, Lauren. Thank you for the donation. Okay. What are we deep diving, darling? Okay. Y'all, Amy is designing our new member badges. If you'll notice, I've changed them because that owl was just way too small. Amy is working on some special one of a kind member badges for us, so nobody else will have them. Um, so we don't want to rush her because it's finals and everything, but is there anything Noah's not telling and wants to say considering the situation going on around him lately? Okay. Is there anything, hang on, is there anything Noah's not telling me and he wants to say, okay, I gotcha. So do you want me to ask it like if he felt free to say anything at all, what would he tell you? Mm, yeah, I'm working on Jack to get him to make us a couple too. I might steal that Jason Momoa he sent me and put it up for an emoji because everybody needs a little Jason Momoa. A little bit like that because of what's going on. Okay. Spirit, is there anything that Noah is not telling Amy that she needs to know? Is there anything that Noah is not telling Amy that she needs to know? Is there anything that Noah is not telling Amy that she needs to know? Thank you, Spirit. Is there anything that Noah's not telling Amy that she needs to know? He's indecisive about telling you. The Emperor is back. The Magician. He's not telling you. He's not telling you that he really wants to be intimate with you. I have two knights. One of them is the Knight of Cups. The other is the Knight of Passion. He's not telling you this because he is feeling up under somebody's thumb. But you know what? Maybe even possibly his own, and he's trying to restructure that. He is manifesting a new intimacy that will result in a joining together of two people. That's what he's not telling you. But he's indecisive about telling you. Mm-hmm. He has to feel in control, Amy. This is very big for him. The Emperor keeps coming up, so you have got to let him do the pursuing. You've got to, and I know that's hard. I know that's hard, but you are going to have to because that's the way he is. I know. I know. I know it's hard. I know. But he is manifesting a new intimacy between you that will result in a joyous coming together, possibly a marriage. But he has got to feel in control. He's very traditional that way. The man has to be the one to, and that's just what's in his head. So you're going to have to let him feel like he's controlling this. Advice from Spirit. Okay. So, what advice do you have for Amy? Okay. Four of Pentacles just flew out of the deck. Hold back. Hold back, Amy. Let him do the pursuing. Hang on, I'm still looking. That's advice straight from Spirit because I was asking and that card just went flying. You will be victorious if you do that. The world is here at the final card, but you're going to have to hold back. You're going to have to hold back. I've been trying to. I know. I know. That's what it's going to take, though. Like, I'll not text him so immediately. Yeah. So get a little more strict with it. Don't text him back that day, period. Make him wait until the next day. And then kind of blow it off, like it's just casual and not important to you. You're too busy for it. Show him, hey, buddy, I can step back. Let him do the pursuing. Mm-hmm. I know. I trust me, I know. I get it. Oh, thank you, Bruno. What message does Spirit want me to know about the girl with the really, really long hair that walks by? Oh, okay. It doesn't help that even when I respond much later, he dry texts me. Dry text him back. Dry text him back, Amy. You're very welcome, hon. Thank you for the donations. I appreciate that. Okay. Spirit, what message do you have for Bruno about the girl with the really, really long hair that walks by him? What message do you have for Bruno about the girl with the really, really long hair that walks by him? What message do you have for Bruno about the girl with the really, really long hair that walks by him? Flipper. Flipper is the Ten of Swords. She would be hard work. High maintenance, Bruno. High maintenance. Hang on, I'm still looking. You're going to meet her again. So you're going to see her again. I have a resurrection card here. Hold on. I want to look something up real quick. Yeah, that's kind of how I was taking that karma. This girl is caught your attention for a reason. She's supposed to help you smooth things over somewhere. Um, mm-hmm. Okay, hang on. The competition card came up as well. It's reversed, so it doesn't play a strong part here, but she's there. It's karma, and she is supposed to help move you forward somewhere for some reason. Yeah, yeah. She's high maintenance as far as like romantically or whatever, um, but I don't think that's her purpose. I don't think that's her purpose. I think her purpose is to let you know that your eye catches sight of things like that. I don't know if I made any sense, Bruno. Did you understand what I mean? Hey there, sunshine. Well, if it is competition between two girls, the role of this girl is to help smooth things over for you with the other girl, I think. That makes sense. Do you see competition between her and Valentina? Possibly, possibly. So, okay, if this girl is in your life because of karma and her point is competition with Valentina, it's going to help to move you forward with Valentina once you say no to this other girl, correct? Therefore, she would be fulfilling a karmic purpose. That makes perfect sense. So I can see how she would be competition, sure. The reading resident. Okay, good deal. Thank you for the donation, Bruno. I appreciate that. Did he, Amy? Good deal. Feel that intuitively. Mm-hmm. You're very welcome, Bruno. Okay, you guys, I am wide open, I think. Am I, Daisy? I think I am. I think I'm all caught up. Is there, I didn't miss a donation anywhere, did I? He said, possibly, and that made it the busiest month for him. Okay. Well, that could be why he's not seeing his way clear to say yes yet. So, at work. Okay. So, if it's his busiest month, it makes sense that there would be a restructuring going on in his everyday environment that fits. So, sure. One of those months when he's putting in a lot of overtime or something, I can see that. So he doesn't know what, let them fight over me, right? Let them come to daddy, Lord. Mm. Oh, you're very welcome, Amy. It's my pleasure, hon. Thank you for getting them. I appreciate it. More than happy to. Who's John John? The King of Pentacles. JFK Jr. More Queen of Cups. I don't know what I am. What do you guys think would fit me? If you were going to put me in a court card, which one would it be? He gets told he looks like them or like him. Queen of Swords. You think I'm a bitch, Amy? Actually, yeah, that would fit me. It would. It really would. High Priestess. Oh, no, the Queen of Swords is a bitch now. But that's okay. I own it. Occasionally, I have my moments, and yes, I am. Go ahead, Sunshine. I was thinking that in my mind. Yeah, I like Queen of Swords too. Yeah, very upfront. Yes. I'm talking about the sex magic cards, and then I do get a little bit tongue tied. Powerful. That I agree, Kay. I agree. No, I'm not. I am taking this PTE test. I need 79 in each band. Will I get it? Okay. Spirit, will Sunshine pass her PTE test? Will Sunshine pass her PTE test? Will Sunshine pass her PTE test? Exactly, Kay. I know that I'm a bitch, so I'm okay with it. Oh, Sunshine, you might have a little bit of trouble with it. I would study a little harder if you possibly can. Um, the final outcome I have is the Three of Swords. It is reversed, but there is going to be some disappointment around it. Um, I would really take the opportunity to change that energy and study as much as I can, just because I think it's going to be a very close call. Of course, not knowing what a PTE test is, I'm not sure if studying is something that you can do, but I do think it's going to be a close call and you may end up being disappointed. Is smart as well. Already have been disappointed. Yeah. I've been practicing during quarantine. Bitch moments come in handy. Yes, they do. That's right. That's right, Kay. And the thing about Queen of Swords, she can cut you to the bone. I mean, her words hurt, but they're honest. And that's usually why they hurt. People don't like to see truth pointed out about themselves all too often. Um, what can you do? Okay, Daisy. All right. Have a good night, hon. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Favorite out of the queens is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Swords is honest, but take it as a compliment. I agree. All right, you guys. Well, I am going to go ahead and get on off here. My daughter's in the other room waiting to spend time with me and everything, so I'm going to go hang out with her and watch a movie. Um, I will be back tomorrow and we'll do tarot live and everything tomorrow. I'm not sure what time yet though, because I'm probably going to sleep late. If I can help it, I'm going to sleep late. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, and I hope that I see y'all tomorrow. If I don't, y'all have a blessed weekend, and I will talk to you soon. If anybody needs me, my email's in the description box. All right. Bye, guys.